Hi everybody, we're going to do a short switching session tonight. So I've got 3 cars I'm going to deliver and 2 cars I'm going to pick up. So I'm going to put the Burlington Northern plug door boxcar at Miller Distribution, pick up the P&W boxcar, and then I've got 2 cars to push into ITT Grinnell, and there's 1 car inside there. So I just thought I'd take a little bit of break from working on the railroad and run some trains. Haven't done that much lately, and the track is sort of showing me that it's not appreciating being neglected, because I've had to clean the track quite a bit more than I normally do. So let's go and get started. I'm going to use the SD35 today. Still not real happy with the way the GP7 is running. So I need to dig into that. Again, that's not my forte, but it's just it's surging. So need to pop the shell off, see if I see anything obvious. Run the SD35 because it has sound, and I love sound. If this doesn't run, I'll just put another engine on. So first thing we have to do is pull forward across Douglas Avenue so we can back into the spur with Miller and ITT Grinnell. So I know I've done a couple videos about replacing the coupler springs with rubber bands. They do, it gets rid of the bobbing, but it also makes it a little bit harder to couple if you have the rubber band slightly too long, because it increases the tension on the coupler. You have to, it doesn't move sideways as easily either. So I don't mind it, but that's why you always see me. I will check the couplings, and sometimes they will just sort of bounce off instead of automatically couple. To me, it's worth the trade-off, but it may not to you. Okay, so now we need to open the gate so we can back into ITT Grinnell. The yard office isn't done, but I'd rather look at something than a brown bare spot. So. And now we're going to put the 2 cars we're picking up, just going to leave them on the main. I violated my rule and I fouled the crossover, but it's not going to matter today. Okay, we're going to push the 2 cars into ITT Grinnell. Alright, now we just need to creep forward and spot the Burlington Northern car at the mirror distribution. Close the gate and we can get back on the main line. I did a video about how to make the gates if some of my recent subscribers. It's pretty simple. It's maybe a 1 or 2 hour project. Okay, we just need to back up, pick up the 2 cars we switched out so we can take them back to the yard. I think we made a good coupling. picked up this iPhone tripod at Walmart. I don't know, it was 10 or 12 bucks. It's pretty cheap. Might have been a little bit more than that. I've been using that for a lot of my videos, but I wanted to get the camera down closer to ground level instead of being like a drone. So I took this thing here. It mounts onto a tripod. I had an extra one of these, and I screwed it to this block of wood. So I can take this off, screw it onto that, and it gets the camera real low. So that last shot that you saw me shoot, that was actually sitting across the tracks on Douglas Avenue with the iPhone on it as the train receded into the distance. So I'm going to try to use that a little bit more. I'll have the big tripod for side shots, and I can have these two tools for basically the end shots. Let's talk a little bit about the bridge. As you know, this was the first bridge I got. Too small. I love this bridge. I'm not done with it yet. I don't have the top on it yet. I've got the track super glued to it. It has marks on it where you can either use bridge track from like Microengineering or somebody, or you can just cut the ties out and glue. It comes with bridge ties, and you can just glue the track to that. So I've done that, and I think it's going to work okay. I need to paint it. Anyhow, it's just really too big. I mean, there's no way around it. I've got a little mark there and a little mark there because, remember, I'm tying into pre-existing layouts. So the track was fixed coming out of Chillicothe, and it was fixed coming out of Oak Hill. Yeah, Oak Hill's not done. I could change it, but I have no intention to. So I'm fairly satisfied with that radius curve, but it would be much better if I had a bridge that wasn't 14 inches long and was a lot more than 3 inches long. So I think I'm going to look at the Cato truss bridge. I think it's 9 or 10 inches long. It's not as massive of a structure. Another thing I don't like is because this is the only straight track I've got. And it's going to be a little bit of a curve coming into it, and as soon as it comes out of it, it's going to go into a curve. Not wild about that. So if I have a shorter bridge, it's easier transitions. Also, this is so close to that it's really pretty massive. I'm going to have to really put some foam in here to really disguise it. So if I could actually move the start of the bridge back, a few inches, that would help me. So I'm going to complete the bridge. I'm going to paint it. I'm going to mask off the track, because I've already weathered the track with the Woodland Scenics track weathering pins and the ties that they gave us. I'm going to mask that off. I'm going to paint it black, rust it up a little bit. I'm not completely abandoning the idea of using it yet, but I can get one of those Cato kits for bridges for like 10 or 11 bucks. And so I'm sure tempted to buy one to see what it would look like in here, because I think that would be a better option for me. So I'll keep you posted. I have to travel to Tupelo, Mississippi this weekend, Sunday. So Tupelo has the Burlington Northern Santa Fe runs through it. There's a diamond there. I have Kansas City Southern. Kansas City Southern only runs a couple trains a day, and I'm probably never going to be there to see them. But, I'll get lucky. I'll poke around and do some stuff. Hopefully I'll have some good videos for you next week while I'm in Tupelo. So I think that's it. I'm going to edit the switching video, which was an adventure with the dirty track. But I think I finally got it worked out. It was running pretty good toward the end. And post this tonight. So everybody stay safe.